Hi friends, we'll start with our Pandas series. So then we'll move to DataFrame. We are inside our Panda Colab platforms and Pandas library is already available in this platform. And if you are using Visual Studio Code or any other platform and Pandas is not installed, then you can use pip install Pandas, so it will be installed. Now let's just work on this. So create Pandas series using the list. Here it is. How we will do it? I have imported the library, import pandas as PD. Now let me create a list. So here I am creating a list here. Anything you can do. I am just initially some 4 names I am writing. Fine. Now after this I am creating the series. I am giving the variable name as S. Now PD is pandas series. Pandas series. Now here, what is the data? Data is my list. My list is a list. So now fine, my everything is ready. Now let me just print it here. So print S. Now let me here this button. I will run it. Now when I am running it, okay, here is the output. I can anyway close this output also, run it again. So the output. So what I am doing here is I am just giving say X. Now because 3 are there, I have to exactly match that X, Y, Z. So now this is there. Then what I am doing is coming here and specifying that my index is use my IND as my index. So now then print the S. So you have seen here 0, 1, 2 as index. Now let me go here, run it again. Now you can see X, Y, Z are now the index. Let's use a single scalar value. So here it is. We will add our code block. Here code here. So here I will let me just paste it here. So instead of all index is there, here data what I will do, I will giving a single name Alex. So and you can see this is not in use because here data is Alex, one single I have taken and index I am using 3. So now what will happen in this case? You can see here this is a 3 X, Y, Z and the same name is repeated. Now let's work on a dictionary. So dictionary here we have both key and the value. So for that we will go for a mydict equal to, now here I am saying A is the key. So I am giving some name Ravi, then second one I am going for B and another name I am giving Raju. You can give whatever you want and say C. This is the key again of a dictionary and I am giving Alex. So this is what I have done. This dictionary I will be creating a series out of this. Now S equal to PD dot series. Now here data equal to mydict. Now let me just print it. Print S. So I am creating it. Let's what I did wrong here. Dictionary cannot be skull brackets here. Now let's save. Here's the error message, we got it. Now you can see here it's the series is created. Now we can't use a set to create a series because set is unordered. So now let's go to tuple. We'll use a tuple. So code here. Now instead I will just copy this. My list. Okay, let me just copy the entire thing up to this point. So tuple here I am pasting it. I am creating a tuple. My tuple here I should not forget it's a tuple. So now let me come here, use my rest of the thing, let it be same. So I am running it. Here you can see X, Y, Z, Serabi, the same thing has come up. Let's use a Numpy to create a series. So for that we will say import Numpy as NP. By the way, what is Numpy? It's another mathematical dimensional, it is used for arrays and all. It's a another library, and Panda is built over that. So we'll discuss further on the NumPy. It's a, understand it's as a array only. So import NumPy, and it will create AR equal to, I am just creating a NP, one random number generator I am using, rand4. So I am saying the NumPy array with random numbers. So in this case, what I am going to do is s equal to pd.series, and you taking the NumPy as a array AR. So now let's print s. Let's run this. So we can create a, here it is. It's 4 random numbers are taken, and that is used as a series. So this is okay. Using NumPy, this should go up actually. Let me just, or I can bring it, sorry, this I can bring it down. So using NumPy, now DataFrame to series. Now for a, we'll use a Pandas DataFrame. Okay, next session we'll understand more about DataFrame, but for the timing, from a dictionary we are creating a DataFrame here. You can see here, this is a dictionary, whose name is the key, this list is the values, ID, math, English, 4 subjects we have taken, and we are creating a DataFrame, my data, or usually we give the name of DF. So DataFrame is created. Now if from this DataFrame, one column will take and create a series. How we will do that? So for that we will say one column will take it. So S or my series is equal to pd dot series. Now what I am going to say is df or DataFrame. Now here, which column I will use? Let me use name. So name colors I have got it. Now next is print s. Let's run this. See, you can see Ravi Rajwal. Now let me just change this one to, I will use say math column. So I should get 30, 40, 50. I should get the numbers only. Yeah, here it is. We'll learn how to access the elements of the series on different location, different types and all. So we'll add a code block here. Now Pandas library is already there. So I will just what this line only, I will create a list again, but this time I will create a, my list will be have more numbers here. So I am just random numbers I am creating. So more number of element, because different locations we will try to access it. Fine. So this much we will keep it. Let me move up a bit here. Now this here we will create a series. Now s equal to pd dot, from the list I am creating, data is equal to my list. So let it Panda alerts the index for it. So I am not specifying anything on that. Let me just try to print it once. Let me run this and see how it is. Yeah, the list is displayed here. Now using this, say I have a big list. I want to access the first 5. By default, head will tell us the first how many elements you want. By default, it takes 5 elements. So if I am running this, it gives me the first 5 elements. So up to this, it's just starting from 0 position, 0 index, it is up to 4. So now I can specify, give me first 2. So I will run this, I will get first 2. Now similarly you can continue. Now I will just change the head to tell. Now once I am using tell, same thing. By default tell will give me 5. Let me just run it, tell from bottom. So you remember towards the end it will come. So here it is 29 onwards. Now I want that give me the last 3. So from the tell it is giving me 3 from the end. So okay, now let me use this. Same thing I will using iloc. So here I will add a code here. Here it is. Let me move up a bit. You can see both. Now here the same one I am continuing, print s, the same series dot, I am saying print all from starting from 2 ending at 6. Let's run this and see. Anyway, you can see this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So based on the index position, one below that it will end. So like that, suppose I want this particular iloc will use it more in that pandas data frame. So and all these functions, whatever we are using, the functions or the methods, these are all available in the data frame. We'll learn more while applying these to our data frame. Say I want let me just say what happens like this. It gives up to, okay, let me put it 2. There are different ways. So first 2 it is giving. So there are different way. The first 7 row value as the list. So this is already that. Now I will just take it out. 7, that many are not there with us. That many data is not there. So we'll paste it here. Actually this is first 7 is like this. So let me put it here. Okay. So but up to this, okay, 6 up to 6 it is printing because it is supposed to be. Now suppose I will change it to 4. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 it is giving. You can first 8 in index as list. So this is a little different. We will say now see what we are looking for is the index of the index, all the index as a list. So what we are going to do is print s dot iloc. Now here whatever semicolon first 2 or first 3 or first 4, let me instead of 8 because we don't have that many rows of data, so first 2. So this we have seen, it will print it. What I am going to do is using this I am collecting the index and using tolist. This is also a pandas function where you can get it. So what happened, first 2, then index are collected, then it is printed as a list. So I will get output as a list. So let us run this and see. Yeah, 0 and 1 because this is index only. Now say you want here this side 2 I will keep. Let's experiment what it gives now. You can see it's starting from 2 all the ones. So 0, 1 is left. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever is available. So like that the thing. Say now what I want is get the values using index. Okay, you will just copy this and come down here, write the code here. We will say paste it here, but this time instead of index, I will not write the index here. I will say values. Now it is shifted to all the values now. You can see after leaving the first 2, let's see the list is at the top here. So here is the list. You can see here from here it is up to this point it is printing. So all the one. Now how I will update a value now because it is up screen. So let me do one thing. I will just copy this code again. Copied. Update the value. So here again I am creating a code. This Jupyter notebook you can download it also, so you can practice on your own. So my list contains that. I want to update, say this 29 I want to make it 49. Note that S. Now here suppose the I have to use the index position. Now because here I have the index is given, I have not given the index. Sorry, where is my cursor? Yeah. Now say 0, 1, 2, 29 is my third position. So 3 equal to, instead of 29, I will make it 49. Now print S. Let's run this. See here, this particular one. It has changed to 49 because I have set this value, because here the its own index I have used, because by its pandas has given its index. Say I have my index as A, B, C, D 1, then I will say if it is A, suppose C it is A, B, C, D, suppose D, then I will write it like this. But I have not used my own index, so I am using what is the default one is there. Let me put it 3 again. Here you must have seen here you just see D type is int64. So this is the data type of the series. Now we'll try to change this data type. So what I am going to do, I'll just copy this. Where is my code is here. I will paste this. Anyway, this I need not change it. But here while creating, I am giving a data type or D type equal to, I am keeping it string. Now you see here earlier we got int 64. Now let's run this and see what output we are getting. You can see here D type is string. We'll copy this code. So see, apply math formula. Okay, we'll apply code here, pasting it here, and this data type will remove. So we'll keep it as integer only. Now what I will do is we'll increase all values, whatever the values are there, we will increase, apply a formula, math formula. So increase it by 1, 2 or 5, whatever something. So now I am creating a new series s dot apply. Now apply a formula. Now you know lambda that will execute a small one-liner function and all. So lambda x colon x plus say 5. So what I am going to do is take out each element of it, add 5 to it, and then next element, like apply this to all the elements. Then I will print it. Let's just see, run this and see what happens. You can see all are increased by 5. You can use different minus, multiplication, whatever it is. So this, like this, you can apply the functions to this. Now let me just come here. What I am going to do is I will comment this line. Now sum, minimum, max, median, all these functions will use it. Okay, fine. So I'll go to code it s. It's a continuation of that. Sorry, I'll print it. Print s dot max. What's the highest value in that? Now let me just see. 73. Fine. Okay, this is because it's adding the 5 and then it is doing it. Okay, let me run this again. So it will be, because this line I have commented now. So what is the highest, you just note it. Now let me run it again. 68 is the highest in this. Okay, here it is, the second one. Now what is the minimum? Let me run this. 13. Okay, what is the sum of it? All the, that is a list of statistical, all these aggregate functions you can mode, mean, max. I think mode also, mean you can apply also. Let's see, sum you have seen, now mean 38 point, like that mode. And if you know more statistical functions, you can just search and apply to that is way. Now let's just come, how can we sort the values and index? Now let me find, these are all print, data is not altered. So let me add a code block here. So sorting the values. Now I am saying print s dot sort first values. Okay, sort values. What happens now? Let me run this. Yes, this is in the increasing order. Now here ascending, you can make it false to make it descending also. So ascending equal to false. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it became descending. Fine. So this is the other things are there. Now let's go put another line. Let me copy this. Now instead of values, I will say go for the index. Okay, you may say it is already on the index. Okay, we'll use the descending now. The ascending is false. So instead of values, I am using sort index. Say you have A, B, C, D or some other your own index you have used. That time this will be useful. Now let's just see, it will index will be from 7654 like that, this and this one. Now what happens, suppose we want some elements to be removed from that. So we will be using drop and pop. So for that, let me just add the code here. So s drop. Let me know in the comment section if you are not comfortable or I am too fast or slow, whatever it is. So I am saying labels. Now here I can give a list, say multiple ones I want to delete. So B. But here one thing, S drop A, B, E, L, S, why it is saying. Okay, let's just see B. Fine. Now after that, I will say print S, but let's see whether it is really dropping or not. Let me just run this. Drop is not it's a function, so I can't use it like this. I have to come here, wait. Now print S. So I am label B because there is no label B. So let me just say label is 2. Let us run this. Fine, it has adjusted. Okay, it has dropped or not, we are not sure. What I have to do is, though it will drop it, now what I can do, I will print this statement. Print. Remember, now without that it is this particular one, or everything was there. Now let me comment this line. Yeah, now you can see that it is dropped. But then why this 2? Because what happened, this drop and this delete command, there is a, because they don't change the original series. So they change once the drop, okay, it will drop it, but the original remain at its change. Suppose you want that original also to be changed, then we have to add in place. In place equal to true, and this is applicable to all data frames everywhere. So this in place is an attribute, remember it. This we force the original source to be changed. So now if I will print this, I will not print at this stage. Let me remove the print, and I am telling change the source also. Sorry, this I did a mistake. I had to take it out. Fine. Here I will make it print. Now let's see what happens. 1, 3, 2 has gone because it is because of in place is true. So that means the original one I am changing. Now I will just see easiest one, add a element. So I am saying S. Now how will I will just add by giving a key. I am saying, okay, I am giving the index position as 10. Now I am saying, sorry, equal to 100. Achha, I missed one here. Pop also you can use, pop and the key number. We'll see that. Let me just run this. Okay, it will add it. I had to print it again. Print S. Fine. Here you can see it is added. Now let me come back here again. Now the drop is there. Now let me use pop. I will comment this line. What I am going to do is pop. S dot pop. Now here I will give the element number 5. Now let's just see what happens here. 5 is gone. So in this case we are not used in place, but still it is 5 is gone. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 and then jump to 6. Fine. So now searching based on values. So it is mostly it is required when you are whether 10 is there or not, 20 is there or not, like that, or any other value you want to check it, you can use that. So let me just put it in this way that I will be using here is in. There are different ways to handle this. The same thing is applicable to pandas also. So let's say print s dot is in. Is in. Now I can give a list here. Is in is a function. Let me just put it here this way. Fine. Now inside I have a list. Now let me say 50. Then I will say 13. So what happens is now this will return me matching true or false. Okay, this also I have to close. Now let me just see what happens here. So now this is 0 is matching and 6 is matching. If I just go up 0, 6 we have deleted here. Otherwise what I will do, I will bring this again, create the fresh list, copy here. Now here I am, so we can easily refer it there here itself. Fine. So I have pasted it here. Now you can see all the things are there, whether 50 is there or not. Now first is true, 13. Okay, 13 has matched. Then sixth one, here it is. So 30 and 50 are there. All others are not matching. Fine. That's expected. But let's just say that only display the matching rows. So what I am going to do is comment this. Take it here, paste it again. Now here what I will do, this is the same technique in pandas also, you can use it. I am saying now I am comparing these two. what happens, this inside is what we are going to get up to this point, true, false, true. So wherever it is true, this series is going to display me that. So for that, let me run this. You can see this 0, 30 and 50, all the things it is dealing. So now this is the way I can, but what happens, suppose I want to have a matching index only. Now what I am going to do is, here I will again use index. Suppose I want only the index parts to list. Now what happens? I got 0 and 6, the keys, whatever is the matching. Suppose, okay, values you will not anyway because you are searching for the values. How we will convert a series to a Numpy array? Again, Numpy is another Python library for our array type mathematical operations. So let's, what we will do, we'll use the same one. So print s dot to Numpy. So this method will transfer the data to Numpy array. So you can even check it by type using. So let's just run the once and see. Yeah, this is the Numpy array of what you are getting. Now you want, okay, let me just take only the index part of it, not the only the index. So what you can do is index.numpy. So now let's say only anyway index are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine, that has come. Actually by default it takes the values. So there is no point in giving the values here. Now you can check it also. Say what you will do is, we'll say type sorry, I think I have missed one more bracket here. Let's run this. Yeah, this you can see what type it is. Okay, I will just leave the in this works in this notebook, I will leave all the commands, so you can, instead of working on this, print. Now earlier what I have done is s.index.toNumpy. Fine. Before that, what I did is s2numpy. Print s2numpy. Fine. So that is got it, all the thing. Now let's merge two series and close the session here. I'll give you some additional task also. We can practice that. So let's merge it. So my dict, I am creating from a two dictionary. I am creating one series. So my dict 1, because 1 I am creating, it's a dictionary. So curl brackets. Now let's say A is the key here. The value is, say I am giving 300. Now let me just use C. Intentionally I am giving this name so you can easily distinguish between what our dict 1 and what dict 2. So my dictionary 2, this is the second one. Let me write it here. Again I am writing A. So this is a common one. I am giving a simple example. You can expand it further. So C, sorry, this key I have to put it within quotes. C. Now here let me give 200. Now D, one more. See, D is not there in the first dictionary. So I am giving D here. D is equal to 600. Fine. Now let me merge it. Sorry, I'll create two series. S1 equal to our PD dot. First, let me create the series here. Data equal to my dict 1. Fine. Now S2, the second one. PD dot series data equal to my. So two independent series we have. Now S1, sorry, I'll give one more line break. S1 S1 dot combine, sorry, I'll give a final one, which is S. S is another series created one. So I am saying S1 dot combine. Here I am giving with whom it will combine, with S2, because S2 is already there. Now here we can use different. Let's just see what happens here. So S is our new one. Now print S. Let's just run this and see what happens. Sorry, I have to argument function. I have to give one function here. S2, it is max. Take the maximum value. Let's see. Yeah, it has taken, because A is common here. A is 300, 500. It has taken the maximum value 500 and created. Then it has given D is NaN because it is not there in the A. So what I will give now here is, I will say fill value. When you create some applications, we'll be using more this and that time. Now, once I am giving a fill value, you can see this has taken the D value also. This D it has taken. So, and this is created the series combining both the ones. So that's all. I think the last thing what you have to do is click this one, and it will open up your the Pandas series page. All the entire source code is one explained there also, and you will get it there. So, and here I will again remind you, go down, scroll down, and you come down here. Let me close this. Yeah, come to the end of it, and here you will get the questions. 10 questions here. Then you think this is your thought process. So it will be more clear to you what it is. After doing this, all this codes and all, you should be able to answer this. These are very, very simple questions. And if you are still facing any difficulty or anything, leave it in the comment section. If you like some other way it should be, we should discuss, fine. You give your ideas also and ask questions. Don't forget to ask questions. This you must practice this 10 and think in this line whether it is true or false, why it is so, and all your doubts you put it in the question. That's all, friends. I'll request you, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add new tutorials, and we frequently do that also. And request you to please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.